Join our fitness community and never miss a beat. Follow us now.
Namaste and welcome to Cult Live. I am Gaurav Chauhan back with another Hatha yoga session. This one is going to be quick and this one is going to be super effective. If you're having a busy day, this 30-minute session will fit just right in. Now the practice will be focusing on beginner to intermediate level. So all the movements will have a scale up and the scale down. Choose the movement or choose the variation that suits your energy for today and try and finish the whole thing. Alright, with that, let's begin with the whole practice. Start by sitting in Vajrasana or any cross-leg comfortable position. Your hands in Chin Mudra, your first finger on your thumb, resting on your knees, shoulder rolled back, eyes gently closed, and we start. Begin with deep inhale in. And exhale out completely. Inhale in. And exhale out fully. With each inhale and exhale, you're slowly relaxing your body and your mind. With each inhale and exhale, you're slowly preparing yourself for the next 30 minutes of practice. Prepare to challenge yourself today. Deep inhale in and exhale out fully. Once you're completely settled in, we will begin today's practice with 3 Omkar. Inhale in. Slowly join your hands to your heart center and rub your palms gently, placing your palms on your face, on your eyes, moving your palms away, open your eyes and come back. Namaste and welcome back again. Let's begin with the practice, starting with the warm-up. Hold your thumb with forefinger, make a tight fist, continue with the wrist circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reversing it for another 10. 9. Keep that grip tight on your fist. 8, 7. Feel it on your forearm. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Once we finish, continue with your hands stretched sideways, fingertip resting on your shoulder. Let's continue with your shoulder circles. 1. You're making as big a circle as possible. 2. Making sure that your chin remain neutral. 3. And your spine remain neutral. 4. Only moving with your shoulders. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reversing it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Once you finish, now we'll move to the next one. For this, you come up in a tabletop position on all fours. Let's continue with cat and cow. Inhale, the chest goes up, you look up. Exhale, you completely round your spine, push your shoulder blade up. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. 3 more. Inhale up, exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up, exhale down. 1 more. Inhale up and arch, and let's hold here for 5 deep breath. For 1, for 2, 3, 4, 5. When you exhale, completely round your spine, pushing your shoulder blade up, tuck your chin. Let's hold here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You slowly come back to neutral position. From here, you're tucking your toes. First thing, pushing your heel down completely, looking at your toes. And then from here, we continue with elephant walk, where you bend one knee and then switch to the other. Continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. With your right going outside the right palm, keeping your back knee on the ground. As a scale down, touch your elbow and up for 10 count. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 times, 8, 9, one more, 10. Once you finish, you release the right, let go your right leg back, left goes outside the left palm. Let's continue for another 10. Touch and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more, 10. You drop your hand, release the left leg back, going back to down dog again. Take a moment here and then drop your knees, sit back and relax. Catch on your breath. Now the next part of the practice will be Surya Namaskar, Shivananda style, 3 rounds. First round will go slow with explanation. For the second and third round, we'll focus more on the pace. Alright, let's walk to the front. Starting with your shoulder roll back. Inhale and exhale, hands to your heart center. Begin the first round. Inhale, arms up and arch. Push your hip forward, open your chest, look up. When you exhale, you lengthen your spine. Hands down, look down. Padahasta. Inhale your right leg back. Drop your right knee, look forward. Ashwasanchalana. Exhale, your left goes back. Dandasana. Inhale and exhale, you drop your knee first, then bring your chest down, then bring your chin down. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, roll your shoulders, slide up. Bhujangasana. When you exhale, you tuck your toes, push your heel back. Parvatasana again. Inhale your right forward, left knee down. Here. Ashwasanchalana. Exhale, you bring your feet together. Padahasta. Inhale, you bring your arms up and arch. Big back bend. Hastottana. And exhale to your heart center. Perfect. We repeat the same on the left side. Let's continue. Inhale, arms up and arch. Hastottana. Exhale, fold forward. Palms down. Padahasta. Inhale, your left leg back. Ashwasanchalana. Exhale, right leg back. Dandasana. Inhale and exhale, you drop your knee, chest, chin, Ashtanga Namaskar. Slide up. Bhujangasana. Tuck your toes. Exhale. Parvatasana. Inhale. Left forward, right knee down. Ashwasanchalana. Exhale. Feet together, palms down. Padahasta. Inhale. Bring your arms up in arch. Hastottana. And exhale to your heart center. Perfect. That was one round. Let's continue for the second and third round with a little faster pace. Inhale, arms up and arch. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, right leg back, Ashwasanchalana. Exhale, left back, Dandasana. Inhale and exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujanga. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, right forward, left knee down, Ashwasanchalana. Exhale, feet together, Padahasta. Inhale, bring your arms up and arch, big arch, Hastottana. And exhale, heart center. Let's continue on the left. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, fold forward, palms down. Inhale, your left back, Ashwasanchalana. Exhale, right back, Dandasana. Inhale and exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, left forward, right knee down. Exhale, feet together. Inhale, arms up and arch. And exhale, heart center. Take a moment here with deep inhale and exhale. Catch on your breath and prepare yourself for the next part of the practice. The next part of the practice will be the asana sequence. Now, unlike the regular ones, today we will be starting from the seated position or the grounded movements, then moving up to the standing. Let's see how that makes a difference. Okay? Take a deep inhale and exhale. Relax on your breathing. Relax on your... If you feel any kind of discomfort. The first movement we begin with, we'll be starting with low lunges. You're starting from mountain position with your heels completely pressed down. You're looking at your toes. You start by placing your right foot between your palm. The back knee goes on the ground with your toe completely pointed out. Similar to what we did during the Surya Namaskar, Ashwasanchalana, but the only difference will be you will be lifting your chest up. Your hands are still pointing down, but up in the air. Holding here for 10 deep breaths. Now, if this is becoming difficult for you to balance, you can always use yoga blocks to help you stay here without losing your balance. But make sure that your knee and ankle stays in one line, hip completely stretched for 10 count. Okay? Join me here. You placing your foot outside, foot between the palm. Lift the chest up. Sink your hip down. Look forward for 10 count here. 1, 2. Keeping your spine neutral. 3. Shoulder above your hip. 4, 5, 6. Take your time here. 7, 8, 9 and 10. Very slowly you release. Both hands on the ground. Tuck your toe, lift the back knee up and release the right leg back. Take a moment here with deep inhale and exhale. Now we continue with the left. So the left goes between your hand. Nice and easy. Drop your back knee on the ground. Your toe flexed out. You start by lifting your chest first. Then drop your hands either on the floor, on the ground or on the blocks. Or you can choose to keep your hands up in the air like this. 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Continue to look forward. And 10. Once you finish, you slowly let go. Drop your hands. Lift the back knee up. Release the left leg back. And we continue to stay in down dog for a few seconds. With deep inhale and exhale. And relax yourself. You can drop your knees. Sit back. Make sure the breathing gets okay. The next asana will be Ardha Hanuman asana. For this, we will continue to be in a standing position. So for this, you simply stand on your knees, roll your shoulder back. Now, if the mat is not too thick for you to shift only weight on only one knee, you can always fold the mat, double it to keep your kneecap safe. From here, you shift your weight on the left, release the right leg out, drop your right heel wherever it naturally lands. Okay, this is very important that you're not sliding your leg anywhere, keeping your heel wherever it lands naturally. Inline your hip, you move from your hip. If you're comfortable, drop your hands on the floor and then you soft bend your elbows. If you find difficult to reach the floor, again, the yoga blocks come handy. Let your hands rest on the yoga block and we stay here for 10 deep breaths. Okay, let's begin. Let's start together. Standing on your knees, the right goes out, drop, fold forward with your hip, hands on the floor or on the block for 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can soft bend your elbows if you feel comfortable. 7. See if you can reach the floor. 8, 9 and 10. Very slowly you push yourself up, release the right leg. You're standing on your knees again and we switch to the left now. So you shift the weight on the right, release the left on the ground, get your balance here first and then you move forward. Now you're slowly moving with your hip, reaching the floor with your hands, and then see if you can bend your elbows and go into a deeper forward stretch. 1. So if I can bend my elbows, that means I can clearly reach the floor. 2. And let me stay here for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Once you finish, you very gently lift yourself up, release the left back as well, again completely sitting back on your heel and relax. Now take a deep inhale and exhale. The third movement will be from the floor movement will be Utthana Prashtasana, which is also called the lizard pose. Now how do we perform it? Let me quickly take you through. We start from mountain position here. Let me show you the left side first so you guys can see it better. You place your foot outside the palm. You can see my wrist is not visible now because I'm placing it exactly parallel to my right wrist. The heel goes on the ground flat and then you first drop your left elbow and then drop your right elbow on the floor, keeping your heel and your elbows in line. Hold for 10 deep breaths. Once you finish, you push yourself back up and relax. Now the same can be done with your toe flexed out like this, elbows reaching the floor, and you stay in the same position, making sure that your foot stays flat. It's not turning and opening up to the side like this. It stays grounded. We do 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Now any variation you feel comfortable with, feel free to choose that. Let's begin. Mountain position. I'm going to start with my right first. So the right goes outside the right palm. Once you have the position done, stretch your back leg, drop your left elbow, drop your right elbow, interlock and hold for 10 count. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep your back knee straight. 8, 9 and 10. Once you finish, you very gently bring yourself back up. You release the right back. Take a moment here. Placing your left outside the left palm. Now this side, let me try and do the scale down. With your elbows down, we hold for another 10 count. 1, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, keep your weight in the center, 9 and 10. Very slowly, you place your hand, release the left leg back, sit back on your heel and relax. Now we're done with the floor movements. Now we will be moving to the standing ones. Now for the first one, we begin with the very interesting one, Prasarita Padottanasana. So what is that movement first? It's a wide-legged forward fold. Let's learn how to perform it. You start by slowly going into that wider stance. Your toes are kind of pointed inwards. Your heels are pointing out for you to have that full grip with your feet on the ground. Starting with your hands on your waist, you push your hip back, lengthen your spine. Let me show you with the side angle. You push your hip back, lengthen your spine. First, you drop your both hands on the floor. Place the left in the center. You twist with your right going up. 5 count only. Switch. 5 count to the other side. Now, the variation we are doing is Prasarita Padottana D. So you grab your toe and pull your head down like this, where the elbow starts to bend sideways for another 10 count. Okay, so this is going to be for 20 count. Let's begin. Wider stance, push your hip forward, push your hip back, bring your hands forward, drop your hands in the center, lift the chest up, let the left hand stay in the center, open your chest to the right. 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, with your knees fully locked out, and 5. Switch. Let's do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you finish, drop your both hands, head completely facing down. You grab your right toe with your right 3-finger grip. Left grabs the left big toe with 3-finger grip. Bend your elbows, bring your head down, look to the back wall for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very slowly, you drop your hands, bend your knees, push yourself back up and relax. We're back to the starting position. Now here you can take a break, get back to the normal stance, or we can choose to stay in that wider stance, because the next practice we will be doing called Skandasana, which is also called the side lunges. I'm guessing you guys are taking break here. Meanwhile, let me take you through. We continue with the same wider stance. All you have to do is bend on your right knee and start sinking your hip down. Now, while I'm sinking on the hip, you can see how the left toe turn upwards, keeping my chest upright. I hold here for 10 deep breaths. The moment I finish, without using my hands, I'll try and not to use my hand. I push myself up here and I do the same on the other side. Now the important part is to balance yourself, and if your heel is up in the air, you place a yoga block under your heel. That helps you to balance better. We do 10 count on the right, 10 count on the left. Let's quickly come back up and we start. Okay? Take a deep inhale in. Exhale out completely. Start sinking down on the right leg. There you go. Open your chest. If your heel is not flat on the floor, you slowly place your block under your heel, chest up, hold for 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now see if you can push yourself up without using your hands. Back to the center and then slowly sink your hip on the other side. Let's hold here for another 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, chest upright, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once you finish, you slowly bring yourself up, back to center, narrow the stance, release and relax. Take a moment, shake on your legs. The final movement for the day, we are going back to the floor. In this, we will be doing a simple plank hold for 30 seconds followed by shoulder tap. Or we start with the shoulder tap, my bad. We start with the shoulder tap followed by 30-second plank hold. How do we perform it? You start with your palms on the ground. Now, if you have any wrist injury and you want to avoid holding plank for this long, you can just switch to the elbow plank from the very first movement, which start with the shoulder tap, and continue holding it for 30 seconds more, right? But if you want to do this variation, this is how we begin. Starting with your palms on the ground, you let go, you gently shoulder tap 10 times on each shoulder. Once we finish, you hold plank for another 30 seconds in one go. And that's what we will be doing as a final movement for the day, for the core. Okay, you guys are with me? Let's begin. Starting with your leg fully stretched out, avoid swinging your body too much, and we go. Tap, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no hurry, 8, 9, one more, and 10. There is your 30 second on the screen. Let's go. Come on. Last few seconds. And relax. Perfect. Drop your knees. Go back to child pose completely with your head going on the ground. Arms completely resting. Hip resting back to the heel. Take a deep inhale in. And exhale out completely. After a few seconds, you just simply lie down. Now it's time to almost wrap up the session, so we'll close it up with quick Setu Bandhasana. We'll be doing a quick pulses and hold variation for this. You squeeze the shoulder blade, hold your ankles here, and all you have to do is push your hip as high it can go while you're able to hold the grip. If you can't hold the grip, that's fine, but try and go as close as possible to the ankle. We do pulses for 10 and then we hold up for 10. Okay, now this will be the final movement. Join me here and we begin with the pulses. 1, 2, you can better go with the range. 3, if you have your shoulder blade squeezed in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one 10. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, higher, 8, 9, and 10. Gently release the hip down. Bring your knees to your chest. 5 count. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop your head. Knees to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this brings us to Savasana. Lie down with your hands away, eyes closed. Complete surrender. Relax. Slowly bring awareness back to your body. You can choose to be here if you want for longer Shavasana. If you want to come back, move your toes, move your fingers, head to your right and left. Bring your feet together, stretch your arms up for 1, 2, 3, and release. Gently turn to your right and make a pillow with your hand, head resting on top. Slowly sit up and sit back with your hands on your knees, eyes closed, and relax. Now to end your practice, join your hands to your heart center and gently rub your palms, massaging your face and your eyes. Move your palms away, open your eyes and come back. Thank you so much for joining this quick 30-minute session. You can feel free and write to us. How do you like the pace? How do you like the intensity of the session? You can write to us on our Instagram handle, cultatHome. Also feel free to tag your practice and tag your progress with us. Also follow us for the daily updates on fitness. I'm looking forward to see you in the next session. This is me, Gaurav Chauhan, signing off. Thank you and namaste.